Greetings, children of the sun, sons and daughters. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. From the one to the many, from the many to the one. Power and plenty to the family. Hope to find the confident, conscious, and soul-controlled family at the highest frequency of your true and authentic self, radiating and vibrating the G point of your highest light, in the frequency of love, in the frequency of harmony, in the polarization of balance, in the radiation of well-being. It's a beautiful day. It's windy, but it's a beautiful day. Our days should reflect the beauty within us. So even if it was stormy, it should be a beautiful day. If you're beautiful within, your external should be beautiful as well. I greet the family in the greetings of Hotel. Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Peace. Shalom. And all the universal greetings that you navigate yourself with and through. Peace. Give a moment to nature. Nature helps us elevate our higher self. Nature helps us raise our frequency. Nature taps us into the innermost being of our true nature, which is nature itself. The wind is blowing. Stillness and blessings, stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness, family. You know, it's just a regular day's chore. It's not even a job. It's more of an adventure. I love doing it. In my light, I can feel the heaviness. In my light, I can feel the heaviness. Sometimes it's my own, sometimes it's not. My point is, family, this ain't the time to burn out now. It's the time to really push it forward. It's only just beginning. I get tired too, but I know I must push forward. You know, every day ain't an easy day. Every day ain't the best day. But every day I make a choice to feel good for no reason at all. Especially for those who have crossed over, you know, and are activating, illuminating, and exercising ourselves in right brain activity. Don't burn out now. Keep pushing forward. I feel what y'all feeling. When you tired, mentally tired, physically tired, or spiritually tired, you know you don't put work in. So I've been feeling myself feeling like that too. But that's why I meditate. You power up, charge up. Stay positive, to power up, to charge up. Read inspiring things, to power up, charge up. Have power, empowering conversations, to power up and charge up. Pardon the noise. But all those things I just mentioned vitalize us spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. I even started back exercising, you know. When you're tired, you know that you don't put some kind of work in. And sometimes when we're tired, it's because we don't accept it, a lot of BS. And that's got to drain. You got to know the difference. My point is, whether we believe it or not, we dealing with angels and demons, you know, to the point that we need to know who we is. If you're an angel or if you're the demon. That's how real it is. It's in the flesh. It's not on the TV screen. It's in the flesh. Be aware. If you're awake, you must be aware. And my point is because it's dark and demonic forces operating and disguising itself through people. So we really need to know, we need to be really energetically inclined, energetically aware to know who we talking to, who we dealing with when we talking to or dealing with anything. Don't be body snatched. Know what you pairing up with. Know who you conversating with. Don't be body snatched. And the reason I'm pointing these things out because the accumulated frequencies of the light body, all of us possess a light body. So the accumulated frequencies, what's going on planetarily, and the planet is in acceleration. Everybody feeling, even if you don't know what you feel. But the accelerated frequencies in our light bodies is moving through our physical environment, and it's causing disruptions. You know, disruptions in every element of our life, every portion of our life. It's causing difficulties in relationship, work, and simple time management. You know, and all the time in the day, a lot of people finding themselves feeling like they don't got enough time to do whatever it is they got to do. My point is, it's normal and it's natural because as we expand our consciousness and we raise our vibration, we should be aware of these uncomforting things. But uncomfortability has its part in progression because you know where you at. You know, if we're not confronted with things, we never know where we at. If everything was on the positive, the world would be walked. If everything was on the negative, the world would be walked. So we need the elements of the two so we can polarize and balance it to become better evolved beings. But it is uncomfortable because we ain't always been woke, and that's the harsh truth. We ain't always been woke. I haven't always been woke, and yet in the time that I was woke, I still wasn't operating in the elements of my higher self, in the essence of my higher self. You know, even when I was getting the knowledge, I was still operating in some lower vibratory things, hanging in lower vibratory places, dealing with lower vibratory people, having lower vibratory conversations. But we haven't always been woke, and we haven't always been aware. That's the reality. And understanding that truth make us more woke and more aware. But as we are becoming now. But this is what happens when you fire up your light body. We go through things, especially on the spiritual path. I can't tell you from the materialistic world, but once you get on this spiritual path and you start elevating your light body, you start practicing the disciplines, meditation, what have you, yoga, tai chi, you know, it's many schools of thought that get us to the same place. You fire up your light body, you go through experiences to give you deeper understanding and overstanding of what we must understand on the third D physical plane. And when I speak of light body, or what I mean by light body, for those of us that don't know, your light body is the quote-unquote the mothership. Some of us know it as Macabre, some of us know it as astral body, but your light body is the mothership that brought us to Earth before we start taking shape and form in the womb. I'm gonna say that again. Your light body is the mothership that brought us to earth before we start taking shape and form in the womb of our mother. And happy belated Mother's Day, but every day is a Mother's Day to me. So I salute the divine feminine every day. I don't recall recording on Mother's Day, and I did that intentionally because I was embracing the energies of the divine feminine. I almost didn't record today because I'm embracing the energies of the divine feminine. We in a 1-1 vibration, 11 vibration. That is a master number of illumination for those who are in the numerology. And but just not to stray, I just was led to touch on that. Our light body is the mothership that brought us to earth before we took shape and form in the physical body, where we or I'm gonna say it this way: your light body is the mothership that brought us to earth before we crash landed and forgot who we was once we got here. But the good news is we had time to repair. We had time to repair all the damage, all the hurt, all the confusion, all the ignorance, and activate and recharge ourselves to lift off again. So that's what ascension is supposed to be about, powering back up. I don't know about NASA, but I know now all shall ascend. I'm saying that to say this, multi-dimensional people going through this process of ascension. As multi-dimensional beings, we are able to be aware, or I will say multi-dimensional beings, because everybody not operating in this. But for those who are, the multi-dimensional beings are the people who are able to be aware of, and function or operate actively in multiple dimensions at the same time. I'm saying that to say this: though you see me right here, my mind and my light body doing wonders in other places, preparing me for my next state. But multi-dimensional beings are able to be aware of and function or operate actively in multiple dimensions of reality space at the same time, or within the same time-space continuum. A lot of times if you ever observe the daydreamer, especially a conscious daydreamer, not those that just in class somewhere and just drift off, but a conscious daydreamer, 9 times out of 10 they doing work in other realms. Multi-dimensional beings are able to interpret universal streams of light through thought forms. Thought forms are universal streams of light, aka data. So our thought forms is data, but our thought forms, before they appear to us in a way that we can express it, are streams of light. We always taking in streams of light, and we always giving off streams of light. Multiple dimensional beings are able to interpret universal streams of light through thought forms, aka data, simultaneously, and be fully aware of more than one reality at any moment. So, though I'm operating here on Earth, I'm also operating on Uranus. I'm also operating on Jupiter. I'm also operating in 4th, 5th, 6th dimensional realities and other planes. For those who get it, you get it. What's understood need not be explained. The point is, I'm provoking thought to make people research, because I can't teach you nothing. Words don't teach. We gotta have it. Life experiences. Information is application. You really don't have information until you can apply it. My point is, to further develop your light body, you must transmute your karma. How do we transmute karma? You gotta change the way we think. You gotta change the way we act. You gotta change the things we do. You change your karma by doing something positive, by doing something different than what you've been doing. Doing something selfless than being selfish. This is the quickest way to mitigate your karma. Mitigate means to bring about a lesser impact, a lenient impact. We gotta take this spiritual path serious, family. Because if you don't take your spiritual path serious, you never know if you're in the presence of an imposter. You never know if you're in the presence of somebody trying to send you astray. You got to be able to hear, to be able to feel, to be able to see. We got to take this serious. The fact that everything we take in, everything we hear, everything we see, everything we eat is ingestion. It's bigger than food. We gotta watch the food we eat. In our eyes and our ears, more so than what we intake in our mouth. Everything we ingest is food, not just the food we eat. But what we think, feel, hear, say, and do. We can't be playing around with thinking low vibrational, eating low vibrational, and doing low vibrational. Because if you do, somebody can tell. Eat light, and you'll be light. Eat natural, and you'll be supernatural. Or in another term, you'll be spirit natural. This is important because we're so far from who we are. The ancestors, the first ancestors, or the oversouls, they didn't even have the type of bodies that we have today. They didn't even look the way that we look today. They appeared in light bodies, and it took many years of work, of grounding, of experimenting to manifest themselves into the physical bodies, or take form in physical earth. Through sacred rituals and high vibrational foods like soft fruits, nuts, and vegetables, they was able to bring about the material bodies that we now see today. Meditation is important, family, daily, because we are able to attach to the physical, or attach from, or detach from, as we attach to, from the physicality and into the mental and spiritual planes, or our mental and spiritual bodies. Meditation is important. Be in nature daily. Nature will revitalize you. Nature will rejuvenate you. Nature will replenish you. Nature make you feel good for no reason at all. You hear me? Listen to the birds. Tap in. Tune in. Everything is music. Learn about the light body. Learn about astrology and the planets and their relations to us. Apply and practice what you learn. That will manifest your rainbow light body. The rainbow light body is all your chakras lit up at the same time. Your light body is your starship, family, in the universe. Take care. You get to know it through you. Peace and blessings. Peace and abundance. Stillness and abundance. Love and light. Health and wholeness. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Appreciate the donations. I appreciate y'all for those of you who have visited my channel. I appreciate those who have purchased from my Etsy channel. Do what you can to push the light forward, as I do what I can to keep the light moving forward. I love y'all. I'm out.